Hello kings, queens, and majesties, I am Slice of Otaku, and MiHoYo just released the Raiden Shogun teaser trailer, and it is insane. Titled Raiden Shogun Nightmare, this is the first time we have properly seen the character in a different light, and it is very interesting. In the very first shot of the teaser, we have BAAL with 3 other characters. Now this is a very friendly scene wherein they are all just having a very nice little picnic and eating sushi. And I have to say, these characters look absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's honestly a crime for these characters to be this cool yet unobtainable. However, thanks to certain in-game lore, we do actually know who each of these characters are. We have the Kitsune goddess, Kitsune Saigu, Chio and Oni of the Mikoshi clan, and Obarashi no Mikoto, great god of the oceans. And so all but one of them were gods. Now you'll notice that Kitsune's earrings here, despite being slightly different, do bear a resemblance to those possessed by Yae. However, the coloration of their center seems to imply the possession of a pyro affinity. And as for why her earrings and attire are similar, well, that's because she's had a major influence on the Shrine Maidens as a whole. But now shifting from this happy scene, we actually have BAAL in the midst of combat, wielding her pole arm as she runs along the scaled exterior of a serpentine creature. And at that, this is the Battle of Yashiori Island, responsible for the formation of Musojin Gorge. With Obarashi's breaching of the boundary and peace between Watatsumi Island and the Shogun's Narukami Island with an invading force, BAAL was made to conclude her people's suffering by slaying her once dear friend, the bodily remnants of which a number of us have scaled during our travels at this point. And from this, it would seem that a feeling of nothingness came over the Electro Archon. Having done this, she presumably grew numb and unfeeling as a means of protecting herself. But things would not end there. Next, we would have the Onichio, another dear friend of the Raiden Shoguns who had actually fought alongside her against the evil forces of the Cataclysm. However, in being swallowed whole by a beast that possessed the body of a tiger and the tail of a snake, Chio was stained and corrupted by a deep sin as she witnessed her friends be torn asunder by the jaws of the wicked beast. From there, she would actually tear it apart from the inside, but was forever changed. She tried ever so desperately to cleanse herself to no avail until she eventually drew her blade against the Raiden Shogun. And here she wields a super long katana fitted with the magnificent Tsuba handguard from the Emblem of Severed Fate artifact set. But in this fight, she would have her horn sliced and sword arm severed. With this, she fled, but is believed to have been killed by some third-party force. Following this, the Raiden Shogun presumably adopted a stance of stillness, what I'd imagine to be a degree of indifference and or inactivity, an unwillingness to act or involve oneself in external affairs. And now the only other character left was that of Kitsune. Now the visual we receive here is an interesting one. We have the Raiden Shogun surrounded by a number of animals native to the region with a massive Bakedanuki behind her. And the Bakedanuki are a sort of mischievous tanuki with a very interesting notation in the archive. Quote, although they often tangle with a mysterious organization under the shogunate, what I presume to be the Fatui, the Tanuki are not a wicked lot and only tease humans for fun. It then goes on to say, there is but one recorded exception. Years ago, the Bakedanuki who guarded Shinju Forest started a battle due to some conflict between their leader Ioroi and a Kitsune. In the end, most of the Bakedanuki were sealed within stone statues. Now this leader was Ioroi, the hidden protector of the Grove, who'd been challenged to a game of hide and seek by Kitsune. She'd done so for the sake of protecting him from evil forces during the Cataclysm, as she herself was sadly consumed by such evils, with only her memories remaining. From this, BAAL found eternity. Change was something she could not help but reject at this point on account of all the suffering it had brought her as a survivor. And looking at them all together, I wouldn't be surprised if she were to wish things could have stayed like this forever. But from there, now all alone, a storm would begin to brew. Her face was now expressionless. Yet what she'd come to see was the momentary visage of her former self, it would seem. And in recognition of what she had lost, she ran to reclaim it. But such a thing was not possible. And from this, depravity bore a tyrant of a god, one willing to claim even the very hopes and dreams of her subjects in pursuit of her own agenda. And to close out the teaser, we would have BAAL within her void world by her lonesome. Yeah, this was certainly one of the more interesting character teasers out there. I'm pretty sure we all knew there was bound to be more to BAAL, but wow. I mean, I was already hyped for her banner, but now I am on a mission to make her the most powerful character I possibly can because she is just that damn cool. And I can't lie, depending on how things go with her, she may very well have personal top 5 potential, but we'll just have to wait and see. And we'd also like to see what you guys have to say about all this in the comments down below. Of the 3 characters presented along with BAAL, which of them would you summon for if given the chance? For me, I gotta say the Oni, no doubt about it, although I'm sure the other 2 would be really cool as well. But yeah guys, for more Genshin Impact videos, be sure to subscribe to WhaleStat with notifications on. I have been your host, Sliceable Otaku. Thank you all so much for watching and have an awesome day. I love you.